Hi Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone's doing really well and you guys are having a good Thursday, because it's Thursday. We're going to be jumping into the update 5 of Elite Dangerous Odyssey today, which should be, I say exciting. Exciting is a strong word. I do weirdly have what's like almost a hole through me, which is strange. But there you go, almost but not quite. But how's everyone doing? How doing? Who we got? Minnie, hello, how you doing, dude? Hunter, Gears, William Gunter, Joe, Syntax, Tragic Blue, DJ Mark Andrews in the house, Picard, how you doing? Emerald Coast Reefhead, hello. Gypsy, Crystal Busfield, Turbo Tony, and Stephen MP. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Actually, I'm doing fine. I've got, seriously, every time I hit go, everything starts buzzing at me and lets me know that I've hit go. And it's like, I know. Oh, is it more hands in the air? Mark, I'm sorry, got it wrong. Pyrus, hello, how you doing? Good Engine, hello. Hunter, your favourite part of this update is a percentage number on the ship indicator. For ships? Yeah, the shield indicator. Yeah, interesting. Obi-Wan, yeah, I'm a fan of Rick and Morty. I find it most entertaining. I like the t-shirt because it just seems ridiculous and inappropriate. So, always fun. Always fun. But yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of the old run around stuff. I realise that me standing here looks like I'm working in the shop. Manticore, no, we ain't got none of that here. All good fun. I did do for those that follow my vlog channel, I've put a video up over there, just talking about the last month or so. There is another video coming tomorrow, which is actually the big one. It's a big cancer related one. I'm kind of keeping it there because it's way too much to go into. Once I start explaining it here, it will go on and 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 on, with people coming in and asking questions. So I'm keeping it to one spot. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock, video is going to go up over there. So that'll be fun. That'll be complicated. Complicated. Good. Okay. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some mission running again. Put myself back down the corner. Doing mission running again for the faction. I'm hoping that we find some other missions to do. Oh god, it's awful. Like the mission selection seems really bad for my faction at the moment in our home system, which I'm not loving at all. Even like the fetch stuff's not good. So Invented Stick, I have no clue yet. I haven't even tried it. So haven't even tried any missions yet for that type of sharing thing. Haven't even tried them, so don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna have a look at the missions. I'm holding off my headphones because I've actually only just had a shower and now I'm really warm. So I'm holding off on that for a minute or two. But yeah, we've got fetch documents from a settlement. I mean, these are just right next door to each other, so could potentially do both there, as they go into roughly the same location. Combat missions. That's an illegal mission again in our own system. I'm like, Meowser, if we can find any missions to actually do, that would be nice. But seriously, only 6 missions available? That's bad. That is bad. I know it's BGS driven. I totally get it. But it makes no sense. Like, it just makes no sense why it's like that. So bit of a frustrating experience there, I will say. Because it looks good. On the surface, it looks good. You're like, oh yeah, let's select my faction. 6 missions. I guess we're going to have to go murder some people then. But these... oh... The frustrating thing about it is that this one here, power regulator, deliver deployed. It's against a target faction. Fine, we'll do it. We'll do it. Because why not? We'll give it, you know, we'll give it a bash. Technically, these same people, I know, we might be able to do a cheeky double up there. We'll see. I don't think it will. Turbo Tony, the Fidelity FX unsampling thing. Look, that's AMD, isn't it? Because I've got a NVIDIA card. So I don't know if that would work for me, would it? It is for all. I haven't even looked at it. Where do I do that? I pay attention to so little with stuff like this. If it's something I have to download, I'm just not doing it now. Right, let's go and do the mission. Is it in what in the I'm getting like a proper boomer here. What, in the game? Do you mean in the game? Do you mean in the game? Right in there? Are we talking about? Oh look, upscaling. Oh yeah, there it is. So that was it. It was already on. So it's not a super sampling, anti-aliasing. Wait, upscaling. So it's an upscaling, and you get normal and that, and the intensity. Intensity sharpening effect for AMTs. Put it to max. Hit apply, and go back to the game and see what happens. I don't know. Give it a go. I'm never going to remember that option, and I'm never going to even notice what it does. So we'll give it a go. Bishmoda, yeah, yep. This is actually gold now, and also look how much brighter this is. Like much brighter. So you've got a couple of missions here, but we're going to give it a go. Miaza, right. Team invite sent. I mean, 60 frames per second so far. Miaza, take that back. Take that back right now. Not doing that. Daddy Mazzy, I mean, yeah, it will play on last generation console, but how well? They apparently have, you know, lines into doing it, or a route into doing it, don't they? That's that term they've chosen to use. So I'm moving some cat treats around. Sorry. Hopefully Alfred doesn't know that's what I'm doing. Okay. It's a manufacturing site, which is always good. Right, so you can still only share one at a time. Interesting. give it a go. But yeah, all I've done is just given that a go. And I have just updated my video drivers today, so we'll see how that goes. Don't know. But yeah, the only thing we can do is test at the moment, test things. We've been told that there is a line into getting it fixed or to improving it, so we'll just go with that and say you must be telling the truth. I'm gonna do the same thing as I always do, which is take what has been said at face value and assume it is the truth and it has been said in good faith. That may not be the brightest idea, but it is what I'm doing. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, it is. It's now. No, every time. There it is. Shield percentage. Shield percentage. And on other people as well. Yeah. So off to you. Piramal manufacturing site. It's just one of those things where it's like, wow, I guess we actually needed that. And yeah, it does, it moves with the ship. Angela Murphy, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. I am doing alright, Angela, thank you. Been, I don't know, full-on post-surgery recovery mode. Had a very, very busy week. Could lower my game volume just a bit. Ooh. Okay, I've lowered by a decibel on stream. But yeah, busy start of the week, and then tomorrow I'm going in for my first radiotherapy session, which should be very exciting. Exciting is not good necessarily, though, you know. We shall see how it goes. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be lying down in the machine, and it should be over in 15 minutes, really, after the setup time. So I've no clue whatsoever. Not what to expect. Give it a go, see what happens. Hopefully, this is the important bit, it works. But yeah, that's a trip up to London on public transport. Way! So, should be good fun. And we've got a lovely atmospheric planet where we're experiencing a dawn or dusk. I think it feels like a dawn. I think I might have been on this planet before. So this one, we're shutting it down, we're turning the power off here. But also we've got potentially 5 kills that we could take up. It is a very bumpy planet. A brutal planet. A bug planet. Oh, actually, maybe we're experiencing dusk instead. Don't know. Ah, there's nowhere to dock either. Pains me to do this, but I think we're going to have to put night vision on. Just so I can find a landing spot. Yeah. Okay. You want me to land, but it's like, where? So that was just a sudden frame rate drop, and then it came back. No, and then again. But why do? Oops. There we go. Landed. You're going to want the MAV for this one. Christopher, I think things are better than they were. Difficult to tell. Yeah, meow, so we're going to struggle to find somewhere to land. That was it. That was interesting. So that was Meows's landing there that caused a frame rate drop. Like a sudden dip. So Hunters of Death, FPS is down in the bottom corner. Where I am not. No, I do love a Amber. I think we might have to scan someone to get in the building. Okay. Okay. 5 bars of shields. They're a bit tasty, aren't they? Yeah, I could try the slider to see if it makes a difference. So let's... I kind of need to look somewhere. Let's go into graphics. We'll have a fiddle, shall we? So, go into the quality. Is it in quality? Yeah. Oh, let's halve it. Let's just halve it. That's always good. Hit apply. Okay, frame rates look distinctly the same. Oh, actually, we can just walk in here.
Entering pressurized environment.
Which was unexpected. Can't get in there though. Let's scan someone. Right, we're gonna go find someone to claim. Steve, not sure. Not sure so far. Only been playing for 20 minutes. But maybe things like this would make a difference, because I mean, this lamppost, it's more difficult to tell on stream, but there is some dodgy lighting effect. Can you turn your light off, please, Meowser? Thank you. But yeah, you can see, like, when I walk it, you can see the lines changing and not looking quite right, I would say. But we go into the graphics here because we've got something that we can actually directly compare and look at. Let's pump that up, the AMD stuff. And then we resume. That's the same. This looks the same still. Everything feels the same. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference.
Halt, Commander. I'm going to scan.
Bless you.
Don't move. Scan detected.
See, I'm getting 60 FPS.
Don't cause any problems while you're here.
All the places in the galaxy you chose to come.
Okay, there is no way. We're gonna have to turn the alarms off first, I think.
I can see how some might be put off by the remoteness, but I find it comforting.
Frames are reasonably consistent. So that's not the end of the world. I think smooth is better than having things drop and stuff. Do NPCs have shadows from your torch?
Watch it.
Yeah, they do. They actually do. Or it looks like they do. No. Yeah, oh yeah, they do, look. Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah, they do. So, cool. And don't forget, invading people's personal space in 3306 is a crime punishable with death. So that's a fun one. Steve, yeah, we are trying to do a shared mission. I need to find some to scan. There was someone that came out of here. Unfortunately, not this one. Done about that landing. That wasn't the best landing. Are we in 3307 now? Oh look, this is our mark right here. Zach Pickett. I appreciate that they scan each other. That's quite good fun.
Your cooperation is appreciated.
Can I just get rid of scanning this person? Hmm. I mean, it's more realistic, I guess. No, Kit, that's pretty standard.
Don't move. Your outstanding warrants are noted, Commander. Keep moving.
This is quite a busy base.
Nothing unusual to report.
What do you want? Put that away.
Oh crap. I've definitely made a mistake. I guess we're murdering.
A member of your team is under attack.
I have definitely made a mistake. Ooh, I'm mostly defenseless now. That's exciting. So we're killing everyone. That's what we're gonna do. We might as well get this whilst we're here. Yeah. We really need the alarm to not go off. Yeah, cool. Alright, well I guess we're going to keep moving through the buildings.
There, over there. Entering pressurized environment.
It's not what we're meant to be doing, but it's what we're doing now. So... YOLO?
Leaving pressurized environment.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Eyes on the target. Engaging hostile. It's got the advantage. We need to rescue.
Right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how slow the projectile is, but if it was instant, It would be so OP, wouldn't it? Like, oh. Well, we'll let Meows take care of that. Let's top up.
A member of your team is under attack. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged. Shield deactivated. Entering pressurized environment. Entering restricted area.
Was that excessive? Oh, hello. Oh. Why is the hipfire so unreliable? Don't they know I have to take everything now? I'm taking everything. I'm doing this. So I've only seen a level 2.
Shield activated. Shield
Oh,
deactivated.
cool. Medkits. Let's use one and then take one.
Leaving restricted area.
Because we still can't get in to here. I mean, just cut the door, I guess. We're on the killing everyone, so.
Overload in progress. Overload complete. Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Just help themselves to everything. It definitely wasn't what we were supposed to do. Need that. Don't need that, really, don't need that. But we'll grab anyway. Alright. Let's do a sweep of everything before we turn the power off.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Like, this is a really busy little settlement. Ships coming in all the time. So Frozen, this gun that I'm using is the Executioner. Typically it will take most things out in 2 shots. Oh look, a 3. We'll scan him just in case. Yeah, the frames seem okay.
Security profile closed. Entering pressurized environment.
Genetic repair meds. Nice. No, it's not fully upgraded, Frozen. It's
Downloading data.
partially upgraded. Only.
Transfer complete.
How far? It's level grade 2? Grade 2. Yeah, Rocky Star, I know. Not too worried about it.
Downloading data.
Especially considering it's not a... let's get these turned off. Okay. And get the authorization scans off as well.
Transfer complete.
Can't bother to wait just to get those things because they're a pain in the backside.
Leaving pressurized environment.
And then we'll head back and I'm gonna... I think that's the only buildings we can go in. Yeah. So let's go and help ourselves. Stuff. Yeah, Rocky Star, the good news is that everyone's pretty much dead. We've cleared the place out. So we don't have to worry too much at the moment. Victor, no I haven't. I have not found any smear campaigns in the last 32 minutes.
Pressurized environment.
Well, I hear they're out there now. Slaughter mission. So our slaughter mission is cost effective. Yeah, technically, Kit, this isn't what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be doing the get the power regulator mission, but things went south pretty quick as usual. I'm not responsible for such things. Probably am. Honestly, I mean, I've got so many credits in Elite now where it doesn't really matter how much a mission pays. What kind of matters is that I enjoy it, and that's what I really focus on. But yeah, that's true. I didn't even check. Didn't even check to see if it was or not. Hey Kuro, how you doing? Actually, yeah, things seem a bit more stable. What have we got? Insight stuff? Nutritional concentrate. Well, I'm gonna help myself. I think the rules are if you come on a mission with a streamer, that the streamer gets to steal everything. No, Daddy Mazzy, it's not necessary. But if you're doing a mission to shut down a power thing, power plant, power regulator, reclaim all thing, then you're choosing to engage in an illegal activity in the first place. You could definitely do it stealth, which could be potentially more difficult. Also, on top of that, you are going to be making the decision initially of whether or not you'd even take the mission.
Shutdown. T-minus 60 seconds.
So I'd definitely say it's totally down to you. Something that gets me is that the salvage missions that you get, there's always someone there. What threat level is this? This is... I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Even still, this one, a legal mission. See, I knew it was illegal going in. And it doesn't actually tell me. I don't even pay attention to the threat level, so I don't take the missions either. So I'm a nightmare for this. I didn't realise I was that bad at
Mission status updated.
not doing stuff. Alright, it's going to leave the area.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Oh. That's how to get yourself stuck in a building.
Energy transfer complete.
Okay. Well, that shouldn't still be flying around. Oh, come on. The Mamba does look good though. Does look very good. Kit, yeah, it should be that. From my understanding, it should be that. Right, we have another mission to do. We have to kill some scientists, weirdly, for the same faction. Daddy Mazzy say, yes, in a way you agree, but is it part of what Elite is? Well, yeah, because they made it that way. I've always found that confusing. Commander Zorba Dundee, thank you for the raise and welcome in Raiders. How you doing? How are you doing? I'm going to assume as a fellow commander you are playing some Elite. Faction... No. Don't want to go to that one. Right, we're going to this one to go and kill some people. No, change base, Stationeers, which I've not heard of. Well, Daddy Mazzy, here's the thing, is that all of the Odyssey content is optional. This is the thing that gets me, is that it is optional. You don't have to do it, you don't have to play it, you don't have to go and kill people. You can just not get your gun out and shoot people. And if you don't want to play a first-person shooter, then don't. It's okay, you don't have to. No one is holding a gun to your head and making you do it. So that's what I've got. I've got like I don't know. I'm gonna assume with a name like Stationeers, it's a crafting game of some kind. That's a bold assumption from me. It makes Veteran and Space Engineers. That makes perfect sense. With the name included there. So, cool. I've been playing more Conan Exiles this week. In my personal gaming time, not on stream. Just because I wanted to do the building, leveling stuff. And I'm also going to be trying out something else. We'll be trying a different game over the weekend, hopefully. It depends on how I'm feeling after radiotherapy. We're going to be giving it a go. So Earthling, you're saying that you're here to see if you should buy this during the Steam Summer Sale. I mean, if you're talking about just Elite Dangerous as is, then yeah, get it. You're going to get thousands of hours of gameplay for your pennies, which is always good. So yeah, I can definitely recommend it from that point. And I've got like 4,000 hours of gameplay into it. So, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's bad. This is bad. No, this isn't a Vulture. A Vulture's shields wouldn't have gone down after that. No one saw though, right? No one saw. So, current frame rate is about 45. We'll blame the frame rates, won't we? So, current frame rate 45. Took fly lessons from Scorb. God, the worst bit is I'm the one that gave them to him. Now, what I am going to mention is this particular place might not have what we're looking for. So, Meowser, that may be, we might do that. No, Kuro, the problem was is that he learnt loads. You should have seen how he was before.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature
Right.
detected.
Hang on. Right. Weird moment there. You say it's going to get ugly. Well, it's right, because I've got a shotgun. We're looking at the whole kill everyone and then get out of here anyway kind of thing. Oh no.
You get out of here.
Wow. Where is he? Oh. Hold still, Meowser. Hang on. Slow down.
Security profile closed.
Right. Also, it hasn't updated the mission at all. We're on take out personnel, there's 5. So there's 5 that we have to take out. Do you know about this? Oh yeah, sorry, Diniosphere, Dinio Shear, yeah, sorry, that does happen. Nightbot is pretty aggressive for stuff like that. Hey Ibex, how you doing? Plasma shotgun is one of my favourite weapons. And Funky Abigail was saying you've been away for Elite for a while, just get back to it. What is the goal when doing ground missions like this? Are you after materials or just for fun? We get missions that actually tell you to go and do stuff. Like this particular one is that we have to go and take out some personnel. So it is literally a... Oh crap.
Put that weapon away.
Weapon is away.
From now on, stick to the rules.
Weapon is definitely away. Combination Earthling really is that you've got the option of doing it, of playing PvE or PvP really in Elite.
Where was that?
Shield activated.
You'll pay for that.
So this is PvE, but you can do PvP kind of happens, I guess, organically. So what that means is that people find you and then you start dealing with that.
Take it.
But yeah, this is unfortunately illegal activity, although I don't feel like it should be. This is possibly going to be doing more harm than good in this system that we're in. Well, he just disappeared, so that's fun. You can't let me scan your profile.
Security profile closed.
Okay, well at least now we can go in this building up here. But yeah, the vaporizer, people just disappearing. But yeah, we have shared this mission. So it is technically a shared mission.
Environment.
Whoa, hey, stop that!
So anyone that Meowser kills disappears for me. Oh yeah, we've got stuff that we can't get into because we don't have the Oh, sweet. It's graphene lying on the table. Very nice. Optional Zero, hey, how you doing?
A member of your team is under attack.
She's a pilot. Okay.
Suit battery low.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, all the bodies are disappearing. All the bodies. That's not good. That is something we do not want to be happening. Vanishing Bodies does indeed need a ticket, and I don't know if it's just for me. Like, they're still there. Because it's going to make it really difficult for us to be able to pick up, well, all the security clearance. Alright, I think we'll have to come back around here, won't we?
Downloading data.
And I don't... Actually, let's have a quick look to see if any of this... see, Stackos, I've never seen it before. I've never had that happen to me. We have we're after researchers, so this is actually bad for us to be at this particular location. Like, this is not positive. Because it's going to be the wrong type of people. It'd be out. I've just never seen it. So it's one of those things. Always nice about Elite. The game's big enough that you might see a bug and then
Transfer complete.
no one else does.
Shield deactivated.
Got any good data? I don't think we really need any of that. There's a lot of loot. A lot of loot. Alright, let's have a run around and see if we can find anyone. Any targets.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized.
Yeah, that was strange because it's happening only inside the building. There might be the building type is the wrong type for us to be able to find the people we're after as well. Like, why do researcher be in there? Although this is a tourist place, so I don't know.
Shield activated.
Oh, behave.
Entering pressurized environment.
Plenty of data here, which is good. Horus, hey, how you doing? Can we all just not moan about the loot? Can we just not mention it? Like, casually just... Yeah, loot's good. The amount of loot is good. Yeah, I like the loot. You know, can't complain. Yep, sure, yep, loot's good. Quietly, before it gets nerfed. Because the kind of thing that will happen is that it will slowly get nerfed and we're like, no! This is taking a long time for data that I don't think I really need. Yeah, it needs more loot. Tragic Blue gets it. You know what would be nice? More loot. I think there needs to be more loot. Well, Batman, you are likely to get a response quickly. I imagine they're pretty busy at the moment. How dare you do that, though? How dare you? Oh, I've got 20 seconds to wait. Well, Vulture, I'm sure there'll be more. I'm sure there'll be more. Oh, sorry, loot. Only one loot's enough. Confusion intensifies.
Transfer complete.
Okay, we're off.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Entering.
What? I'm hit!
Plasma shotgun, and you still have time to shout how you've been hit. Elite drinking game. Mix and drink cocktail of choice whenever you're waiting for that sounds like an alcoholic's problem waiting to happen.
Leaving pressurized environment.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with this?
Hey,
That's a
hold your
pilot.
fire.
Will not.
That's not the advantage. We need to raise the alarm.
No, no alarms. No alarms.
Cover me! I'm gonna move!
Offline.
Thanks, Mouser.
Shield online.
Now, we can't get in this building because it's bugged. Yikes. Andy the Gamer Guy, hey, how you doing? Dude, I remember everyone that comes in and chats. It's my thing.
You asked for this. Found you.
Entering.
Oh yeah, this is nice. And I've got no way of knowing what they were. What they just were. This is the administrator. Was the administrator. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's no researchers here. We might actually have to go to a research place. Because this is not... Yeah. This doesn't seem to be working out for us.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Oh, Funky Abigail. The good news is that it's not that OP. I'm just running up to people that have no shields. So when you run up and you hit someone with no shields with one of these, then yeah, they just
Environment.
insta-kill, the same way that a shotgun in real life, if you were to run up to someone and fire at them point blank, it would cause them some distress. And by stress I mean, well, distress I mean like death.
Shield deactivated.
Right, well. Well, yeah, it's some distress and then they're dead. So, it doesn't seem like too much of an issue. Been in this building? But yeah, I'm a big fan of the shotgun. You know what? Whilst we're here. Where's my ship? I think it'd be rude for us to not go in there. Oh yeah, yeah, go to the SRV. That's better, Vortex. I was going to recall my ship and do it. But is it bugged? When you say bugged, I'm like, which bit of it is bugged? Is there something I don't know about?
Direction assistée désactivée. Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
No, this door's level 3. Oh no, I'm talking about this one. Down here.
Entering pressurized environment.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? The falling through the floor thing. I was thinking about doing that, taking the regulator. Only problem is that I don't have any of the hacky things. You guys know what I'm talking about, the hacky things. And I haven't seen a level 3 person. And there has to be a level 3 person somewhere.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
That's a problem. Oh, hi Dad, how you doing? Ignis Rock, hello. You can't click on the stored models notification tab. I have not even looked at outfitting. Haven't looked at it, so we wouldn't know. Vulture P, they might well be. They might be the person that's over in this building. They are not.
Shield activated.
Oh crap!
Stay up.
A couple people lurking in there. That's fine.
Entering pressurized environment.
And of course, some bodies are disappearing and some aren't. Well, on the plus side, now I've got a different suit on, I can steal all the things. And no one can stop me. Can't stop me. I don't know where the
Dangerously low temperature detected.
Actually, what might have happened is the person with the level 3 access died and fell through the floor. That's not good. That's kind of the thought that I have going through my head now. I'm like, oh crap.
Hell, you asked for this!
Yeah, disappearing through the floor. Yeah, the administrator wasn't, though. The administrator was only level 1. That's the problem. And they were also behind the bar. Which, if you're going to admin a settlement, I guess that's the place you should be doing it from.
Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving
But
pressurized environment.
He's an administrator, but he administers drinks. Right. Yeah, except Meowser, I've been in the reactor room and there isn't. There was only a level 2 person, and when they died, they dropped through the floor.
Shield deactivated.
You might start to see a theme of things that happen. So that's the administrator there, only grade 1. Or level 1 security access. Oh, data point. Payroll information. Perfect.
Transfer complete.
Hang on. Okay, right, no, it's fine. Staff list. No staff members here. Facility. Okay, well, I think we're done here, really.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Suit
I think we're done.
recharging. Suit fully charged.
I do think this is down to War 1 with the wrong type of settlement for the mission. So there's that. Did we find somewhere else to go? Did we have an alternative location? So Andy, you're asking whether you should do a Type 7 and trade. If you want, if you're interested in trading, I don't find trading very interesting. Elibril, I'm finding it better. I think I am finding it better. Which is quite nice to be able to say.
Entering pressurized environment.
Yeah, I didn't realize tourist settlements had this much stuff in. Or is that just how it is now after the update? Oh, there's loads more stuff.
Downloading data.
Because here's my thought. What if, like, suddenly there's just loads more stuff? And what if the reason why there's loads more stuff? Oh, syntax thinks it's about the same. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be an increase in rares, but I haven't really. I don't think I've found anything rare yet. Oh, yeah, I can't be bothered to wait 2 minutes for data. I'm not doing it. I'm leaving. Elibril, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's just I just flat refuse to
Downloading data.
wait that long.
Lost. Transfer suspended.
It's too long.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Transfer cancelled.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get to my ship, which now seems really far away. TK, so far performance does seem a bit nicer. This is the first time where I've had an update where I can actually say that. Right, Funky Abigail. So, I have a theory on this. I have a theory if we were to liken it to cars and guns in real life. So, you get your basic runarounds for your few mil. They're your basic ones. And then guns and suits, and as they go up, are suddenly not as expensive. I mean, obviously Sidewinder's only 30k. But, you know, you get to that point where it's like, oh cool, you know, Sidewinder's like a total piece of crap. And then we have more stuff. You know what I mean? Like your Corvette and your Cutter, your Bugattis of the world. That kind of thing. Which is why they're so much more expensive. That's the way I'm looking at it in my head to justify it as canon. Aren't all Sidewinders second-hand anyway? Moreau Botanical. That we're off to. That's the way I look at it. But I don't know how accurate you could argue that is, really, in the grand scheme of things, but... Off we go. Sidewinders are not second hand, they just smell that way. Oh no. No, they just come with a dead animal under the seat. Oh god. Alright, Kuro, take care, dude. Have a good one. Ah, well, Funky Abigail, here's my thoughts on it, is that the Sidewinder factory isn't just a Sidewinder factory, but it's so quick and easy to make them, they do, and you've got to remember they're selling them to system security forces, they're selling it to new commanders who have just been freshly licensed. They're, you know, essentially just on their refresh program. The same Sidewinder model has been used for quite a long time now. So they're just old pieces of crap. It's kind of, it's just how every piece of technology slowly depreciates over time. Yeah, it's got to be that. Right? Yeah, it's like the IKEA of the ship world. Yeah. Sure. Oh, that's because no one's ever met a Klingon scientist, have they? Yeah, I feel like it could look at it that way. Oh god, Vortex. Oh god. Maybe not? That sounds kind of terrifying. I will take this short moment whilst we are flying over to another planet to encourage people to hit the like button on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and follow on Twitch if you haven't already followed, if you fancy it. All those things are free to do, and show support, which is always good. Support is good. But yeah, I think there was also a scientist in an episode of Enterprise. There was one where it was also the augments. They had the geneticist. I remember that one. So there definitely are Klingon scientists. Stephen in Space, hello, how you doing? Ryuk, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. I say I thought we were in the shipping lane. I felt like we were going quite fast. Yeah, the shield percentage is actually really nice. I like it. So, you're surviving. Yeah, I imagine. I will be careful landing this time. It all depends what the gravity's like, actually. That could be the defining factor of whether or not it's a smooth landing. Oh well, it's going to be a reconnaissance loop anyway, so let's not worry too much about that. That was I was reading chat. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not the one being interdicted, so at least there's that. This is a nicer approach angle. This is like quite a nice planet, like a genuinely nice looking planet. Oh, everyone knows all the streamers have privilege. That's how it works. We get access to all the secret ships. All the secret weapons that you don't know about. I know where Axler is. But I can't tell anyone. I can't do anything to action it. I can't do a leak on it. Otherwise, I'd get swatted. I've got to be super careful. Actually, Tragic Blue, it's a Type 11 that you want to be worried about. None of that. I have had a private tour of the headquarters, though, Horus. Yeah. Which was pretty cool, so... Yeah, when you yaw, it moves in time with your ship. But yeah, the having a private tour of the headquarters was definitely good, very good. All those many years ago. Many years ago. I mean, not that many, just a couple. Oh, sherry me. Oh. I could have sworn I just had some wind sound. Like atmospheric whip. Rocky Star. No, it is still there. It is still there. I am going to dismiss my ship, though, once I've landed. And we're here to kill. So... also have a bounty here as well, so that's going to be fun. Rocky Star, it might just be a bug. Oh, wrong button. Right, let us dismiss the ship. Yeah, John, it's not night. It's unusual. Ooh, what is this? What the hell just happened there? Hey Scorp, how you doing, mate? Running around trying to do things, trying to take care of shooty stuffs. Ideally, I need to not get into combat until I'm ready to. Yes, Goldberg, you mean the last vlog, I assume? The one that's going up tomorrow is going to be a little bit more meaty. Meaty. And probably more interesting. Very, very difficult one to explain. That's for sure. Yeah, frame rate drop all the way down to 20 and then bounces back up super quick. That's interesting. Yeah, not been oh god, Andy, what are you doing?
Put that weapon away.
Scan detected.
Oh well, I guess we're fighting. Wait, you're a scientist. Do you count? Do you count? Probably not, because I'm looking for researchers. Definitely after killing researchers. Serious Bear, the update brings quite a bit of stuff actually. I say quite a bit of stuff, I don't really know off the top of my head. The patch notes were very long. Oh yeah. What is that? Hang on, is that when I enter and exit this building? It's something in this. There's something in this building. So something is happening when I enter and exit this building. Right, hardware. Like right now. Okay, to give you an idea, like performance-wise, right now, I have got my RAM usage only 45%. CPU usage 20, GPU 69. Nice. Let's go in the building. There it is. The GPU drops, in fact. But as in, it doesn't go up, it doesn't go up or anything, it goes down. There. That is really weird. Really weird. Lassie Baba 67, thank you for the follow. Yeah, every single time. Interesting. But it doesn't have a performance hit. It's my GPU stops processing. So I go from my 60-something% right there to just not using it at all. Shadow on the roof over there. We say it's that shadow there. I didn't notice anything. Anyway. Yeah, see, Scorb stands the highest chance of knowing, I would say, as a programmer.
Suit battery low. Shield deactivated. Security profile cloned.
I am using an SSD, yeah.
Leaving pressurized environment.
But yeah, I have never seen anything like that before. Ah. There are 6 researchers.
Shield activated.
And off we go. I've really got to start paying attention to how much ammo I've got. Reload after every kill. You know that's a target. Oh god! Okay. Okay.
Shield online.
Found you! We've lost someone!
Well, we found someone with a 3.
You're done for! Ah.
Okay.
Got you!
Okay, we've got people dropping through the floor now, so we better scan one of our grade 3 peoples.
Security profile cloned.
What? Wait, what? They... Why they do this to us? AC, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Is that another? Yep, frame rate just dropped then came back again.
Entering pressurized environment. Suit battery low.
Well, this is a lovely building. I mean, is there no... Lord Croissant, you can have 4 people in a team. That you can share missions with and play with.
There's nothing.
That was a scientist. Not ideal.
Shield deactivated.
I need to recharge. Oh, the researchers show up as...
Hello there.
Yeah, I am getting, like, sharp frame rate drops. Very strange. AC, thank you for subscribing. Right, well. This is a bit of a... AC, the best thing to really do is to make up your own mind if you enjoy a game. You can listen to other people, complain about it and talk about how bad bits of it are, or you just wait until you play it yourself and make your decision then. And that is always the smartest thing to do.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Always. Always, always. Because saying that it feels like a flop, but if you enjoy playing it, that's all that actually matters. Wait, what was that?
A member of your team is under attack.
You are done for.
Vital signs stabilized.
Turn shields on. Hey Panhole. Doing alright? The drops are unreasonable. There's something not right. Definitely something not right.
Entering pressurized environment.
Just checking out something.
So yeah, don't know what that is. Oh cool, look at that stuff in there.
Take him out. There you are.
Shield offline.
Melee attacks, I'm not a fan. He was meant to be a researcher.
Shield online.
No, syntax, you've got people dropping through the floor. Which obviously they aren't supposed to.
Leaving pressurized
Oh,
environment.
okay, right. We need to return the alarms off. What is it? No, there's more of them. Or is there more? Right, well... kind of thought we actually... yeah, we really need to get the alarms off. No, they're not other players. These are NPCs.
Entering
Oh, not that building.
environment. Leaving pressurized environment.
I heard something. Gonna go.
I mean, if the power goes off... then the alarms go off.
Leaving pressurized environment.
I recommend always building yourself a decent ship, like a ship that is designed with travel in mind. Maybe get yourself like a ship for with missiles, like a missile turret build. Not turret.
Overload in progress. Overload complete. Entering pressurized environment.
I think we pretty much established that this place is a complete washout, so
Leaving pressurized environment.
Under fire!
what a time to run out of ammo. Okay, let's run across over to the hab building. Oh, there is ammo inside here.
Entering pressurized
I say inside. It's upstairs.
Leaving pressurized environment. Overload complete. A member of your team is under attack.
Yeah, that's not good. Is this not off yet?
Entering pressurized environment.
God.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Not entirely sure, but I think this mission might need to be abandoned.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Shield deactivated.
Right, I'm going to switch into the MAV so I can hopefully grab some of this loot. It just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel correct.
Direction assistée activée. Direction assistée désactivée.
Feels like there are a lot of people here. Hey WeChat, how you doing? Yeah, and you're gonna have to go and clear things. Hang on, why is my SRV in front? It wasn't, was it?
Hello there.
Like it wasn't, was it? DW1080, thank you for the follow.
Hello there.
Oh, hang on guys, I need to answer a phone call. One moment.
You've all hostile code.
Shield offline.
I will hit you.
Shield offline. A member of your team is under attack. Shield online.
Gotcha. I've got you.
Frag out!
Shield online.
Make sure. You'll pay for that.
Shield offline. Shield online.
Right, sorry about that, guys. That was a phone call from the hospital just confirming stuff about my treatment tomorrow. Oh no. Treatment tomorrow for the radiotherapy. So that was kind of like a phone call that had to happen, had to be taken. So sorry about that. One of those things that's got to be done. I'm not apologising too much, but yeah, there definitely was a lot of violence that took place just then. Kind of had to happen. Oh, hang on. That was a criminal. And also, why was one of them a criminal? I was going to turn the power off. Right. So, because the power got turned off, it spawned an event, or triggered an event,
Vital signs stabilized.
where bad guys turn up. Which I forgot happened. But yeah, I mean, radiotherapy tomorrow should be totally fine. Treatment itself only takes 15 minutes a day, so much better than the times I've gone and had chemotherapy done and been there for 6 hours at a time.
Pressurized environment.
Can confirm that is worse.
Activated.
Actually, I should probably get the power regulator and leave. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this particular mission.
Leaving pressurized.
We could probably chalk this one up to, I would say success. No, experience. Chalk it up to experience. And how my experience of this particular type of mission is frustrating. To know. Oh right, hang on. If we had messages not come through.
Suit battery low.
Slam Dunk. I think that was originally planned to be in the game, but there were some issues with the rating side of things. As killing someone on the ground who's unconscious, or leaving someone unconscious on the ground, is a little bit worse in the eyes of ratings. Oh, of course, I'm not going to recall my ship, am I? Because it's hostile location. So, Meowser, do you want to take us back to where we were? I can't remember where we were. But no, it's fun because that is a very shiny member. Forging point on the member. Front. Okay. So we're heading back to Durrance Hub. I have a golden mamba. That's my colour of choice for the mamba. It's currently broken down and reasonably in pieces. I would describe as in pieces by all the modules and other ships. So. But, I mean, we did pick up some... Hang on, wait. There's a lot of bounties on my name. And also it said that I picked up a bounty from someone. At least that one's done. Yeah, there is a bit like that vortex, isn't there? So the Cathayi collective personnel so there they are. That's cool. I'm unfriendly with them. Wanted. Yeah, not enjoying them. Because it could force them down in the system, couldn't it? And then force them out, and then so on. But honestly, it's very difficult to find missions for... I feel like because of the way our systems are, is that I'm running missions from Hilla, in the centre of my empire, and because of that, you're going to other places that are within your faction's bubble, and you go from there to there. And what? Hang on, are we actually in Super Cruise? Because we should be going back to Hilla, but we're not in Hilla. Are we actually in Super Cruise or not? Or is that a lie? Or are we going to another place? Oh. Très bien. So, just a bit of a... one of those things. It's very difficult for us to go out of our own. Yeah, or Durrant's hub in Hilla. So we're not going to place Tyranny. Got a bad feeling about this. Got a bad feeling about this. This is going to be a crash. This is bad. This is not good. In the meantime, guys, a link's just going into chat where you can join my Discord. Should be on both sides. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh no, both went in. Well, you're free to come and hang out, talk about games and stuff. Oh god. I'm assuming Meowser is out and free. Foggy's one, thank you.
Hello there.
I'm hoping you're able to carry on streaming and doing streamy stuffs. Yeah, quick, guess the error. Mauve Adder. Mauve Adder is my guess. Orange Sidewinder. Well, we should have known it was Orange Sidewinder, shouldn't we? See if we can get back in. See what happens. Who knows? Who knows? I find it. What I find frustrating is that every time there's an update, it causes disconnection errors. Every time, and so it's all right though, because I'm just going to recall my ship. I'm just going to recall my ship. Just going to do that. Mr. Fucking Moo, thank you. I'm going to call you Mr. Moo from now on, because I try and avoid doing the swears. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. And also, why is that the door? Well. How inconvenient. Get off this planet with its low frames. Yikes. But hey, you know, stuff's happening, things are happening, so it's fine. Oh, I think my restream chat stopped bringing YouTube through, so I'm sorry if I missed something. Sorry about that. So Ray saying, why couldn't we have gotten at least a boarding ramp in Sherlock's? A bit like that, yeah. Great Dane XL, I don't think they have. I don't think that has fixed stuff, to be honest. Gotta be honest, I've had some issues with some stuff still. Frame rates have not been super in places. Biggest flaw that I've seen European teams have formed in game and recently get looked out to fans. I think the problem with teams is that there is so much down to instancing, and I absolutely, this is something that I have banged on about it for such a long time, is instancing. Instancing has been such a pain. Oh cool, now it's Blackadder, great. So I'm not going to be able to get back into Hiller, am I? There's Rage. There's Rage. It's on the horizon. Great Day, yeah it is. We've tried it half, and we've tried it maxed, and we've had no difference in performance. There are some things where it's not even touching like my GPU and I'm getting low frames, so there's not, it isn't just that. Thanks Abigail, thank you for hanging out as well. Always appreciated. I'm never going to get home. I'm never getting home. That's interesting because it put me like one phase back. Because I was jumping to Hiller. I'd left the atmosphere of the planet. Dunno. Definitely doesn't feel perfect. No, Meowser, that'd be a nightmare. Can you imagine that? I'm suddenly not allowed back in Hilla. I mean, to be fair, for quite a while I wasn't able to actually get in a ship. So there was that. For about 2 weeks. 2 weeks when Odyssey first launched, I couldn't get back in a ship. Jack is saying, what's the scoop? Well, after Day 5 was launched, it seems a bit better. Sorry, did I say it seemed better? Switching to Horizons isn't going to help, I don't think. So never play on patch day, but here's the thing. That's normally because it's really busy. That's normally the reason why you don't play on patch days, because it's really, really busy. So maybe I have too many credits. Yeah, it's got to be that. Mike TV, you're asking my thoughts on the state of Elite. Needs work. Surf -1 meter. Sorry, what? See, this is what kills me. This is what absolutely kills me. You look at that. Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Beautiful. Looks absolutely incredible. Doesn't it? Looks like a planet you'd go, you'd land on, you'd walk around, and you know, the ambient sounds coming in, the music, brilliant. And like, this looks fantastic, but then the bloody gameplay isn't there, is it? I'm mass locked because I'm 1 meter under the planet's surface, apparently. Oh, now apparently I'm not. Now I'm 26 kilometers up. Like, come on. Like, it bothers me. It winds me up. I'll try and go to a different system because I can't get into Hilla, apparently. So we're going to give that a go. And if I can't leave the system, I'd be really annoyed. Honestly, Mr. Moo, I don't know. I don't think. Can't leave the system. So let's try and give Horizons a go, shall we? Might do that. Oh no, it's 100% a Frontier side problem. I have no doubt about that. Yeah, Vortex. I mean, I could do that. Yep, Scorb. It's what's if we'll see what happens here. If I can resolve it, then we'll give it a go. It's frustrating though. It is frustrating because as a content creator and someone that streams, You want a seamless experience. You want to present a game in its best light, but at the same time, you want people to know exactly the experience that you're getting. It's not a fun experience at the moment, unfortunately, with stuff like that. It leaves me feeling mighty vexed. So... bindings are already backed up somewhere, so it's fine. Technically it should be okay as long as I don't fiddle about with anything. And then switch back and forth. But also it's only going to be the on-foot bindings, and they're quite quick and easy to set up. Yeah, Horus, it's exactly that. I am. I'm doing my damnedest best. So, what's happened here? So right, Restreambot isn't putting across chat into Twitch. Nice. Well, planet generation system, hurry up. ED server, error 403 from web server. Your client is too old. Could there be a patch? Maybe. That's a good point. You'd think that that would mean that there is some form of patch. Let me just restart my Steam client one moment. This stuff does drive me insane. Like that. I mean, obviously things should just work. In an ideal world, everything just works, doesn't it? No, there's no patch. There is no patch. Well. Yep, there is no updates. By saying verify files. Anything but verifying the files, right, is that I've already clicked the button to launch the game now, so I'll come back out. Is that will it work? Will it work? Takes a while. Not great viewing. But then again, nor is this. Is it? It might not. May not take that long. We'll give it a go. We might give it a go. In the meantime, we can chat about stuff, can't we? Yeah, I would consider. I mean, Blackadder normally is a is a server side issue, isn't it? Like, I need to get out of the bloody system. Try one more time. Ugh. Fogis1, thank you. I was saying earlier, I'm a Rick and Morty fan. I find it most funny. I like the way it's totally out there and ridiculous.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I'm doing this and it won't work. Why would it work? Masky, are you asking, am I a decoy? What, a real life decoy? So... I'm out of the system.
Frameshift drive charging.
So there's that. Is that positive? We're on the way out. That's what counts. Yeah, some probably did remember. Hang on, we're not out of the woods yet. But okay, this is good. Unfortunately, we have to fly all the way out to Durrant's hub, which, as you can see, is reasonably far out. Oof. There we go. Oh yeah, also, whilst I did my Be Right Back screen, I didn't realise that the game sound stayed up, so that wasn't intentional that you guys could hear me killing people, running around, shooting whilst on the phone. That was not intentional. But hey, at least you didn't hear my my phone call, because that would have been worse. Because no one needs to hear any of that. Yeah, Vulture P, I mean, they could have done. Which is fun. But then again, I have one of the doctors I saw like before having one of my treatments at the hospital actually played Elite Dangerous. They were saying because I was wearing a t-shirt that said like, I'm a gamer not because I have no life, but because I happen to have many. And it had, like, you know, swords, guns, and all that kind of stuff on it, like spaceships. So it kind of give an idea that it's like, oh, I like games, and they're like, oh, you're a gamer. I'm a gamer too. What particular game do you play? And I'm like, mainly Elite Dangerous. Like, oh, me and my husband play Elite Dangerous. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then they told me how for their wedding anniversary they got each other computer parts. It's like, oh. So yeah. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, Christopher, I imagine it would do. I imagine it would be terrifying to do. But yeah, I told them to subscribe and and like the latest video though, so you know, as you do. Unfortunately, my wife and I like very different games. I have had her do the flight tutorial on Elite Dangerous, but it's quite a frustrating experience learning how to fly Elite Dangerous, like reasonably frustrating. She did it though. Did it quicker than some people I've seen. Massacre asking, would I run from another commander and a sidewinder if they attacked me? What ship am I in that scenario? Because the answer is probably no. And also, which commander? If it's Chris Wu, I'm out of there. I ain't falling for that. If I'm in an engineered ship of pretty much any that I own, I'd probably take the fight. Sidewinders are still exceptionally weak compared to other ships. Like, they're immediately outgunned by literally anything, apart from a hauler and ladder. Oops.
Lighting gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. Yeah, they are hard to hit, but gimbal scrub, so it's fine. I mean, some people just want to completely avoid other people, so but it's as simple as that. They're not interested, and running and walking away are different things. I will point that out.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
But yeah, I would say it depends. Fog is one, but then you'd have imbalanced ships, wouldn't you? Could you imagine a vulture with two huge... Oh. Can you imagine a vulture with two huge hard points? Did you spot the moment? I was like, oh, actually, I could imagine it, and I did imagine it. And I was like, ooh.
If you want to buy from someone who knows their stuff, give me a shout if you have any questions. Sure, take a look around. Anything else you need?
4 and 4, it's all
Maybe
normal
next
stuff. It would just be awesome. Oh, vulture, you. A vulture, not the vulture. Okay. Didn't need to do that. Let's complete this mission. Taking influence points for it. Right, we're now allied again. And they're in conflict at the moment, so it's fine. Okay, so what we got. There you go, Paul. It is back on. 12 combat missions, apparently. Please run the members. They're just all massacre missions, and also it says there are 12 out of 36 available. There aren't 12 there. So, I mean, they are all criminals. It says that. But settlement raids aren't great. And that's all that's available here. I'm really, really disappointed with the mission selection and availability. I'm finding it really, really like it's lacking something. Something doesn't feel right. The missions are just poor. Just really poor selection available. Really, really pushed towards raids, but it's not even like the massacre missions. And they're very much pushed in a particular direction, I feel like. Fortunately to abandon this one. And now I'm no longer allied with my faction again because the missions keep doing weird things. Right, let's head back to Place of Tyranny and see what's available there. It's mission types I'm not particularly interested in doing. It's a bit, bit naff. We'll get there. We'll get there. Augustus, so what it is that each faction has missions based on its faction state, and then obviously each system would have a different faction state in that system typically, and then you would have different missions available. Currently, the faction that I'm trying to do missions for, which is my own faction, Ployd, we are currently in a state of civil liberty. Oh, well, we're in boom and civil liberty, which should be good. Should be really good. Good afternoon, Chloe. How are you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, we seem to have. But what it is that the problem with the missions, I think, is like, I guess my issue with them is that they are all one type, but it's only a single type of mission that's available, and they're all to do the same thing. And it's all going to do the same thing, and you have to go and find the targets, and the targets are difficult to find. And we were doing a mission earlier, and it was a nightmare. It was just an absolute freaking nightmare. So, go and kill these researchers. You get there are no researchers. So it's more what's available, Augustus, rather than mission type, because there are lots of different mission types. But it'd be good if just more were available. And I was looking at chat rather than this, rather than flying. Chloe, yeah, there isn't. Now, I'm assuming we face slightly away from the ring, but then I turn around this way. I don't even know. Don't even know how to line up with my station anymore. How sad is that? Years it was one way, and now it's not. Hey Spooky, how you doing, mate? Haven't seen you for a while. How you been? This is going to be potentially pretty rough. Pretty rough. Now we're good. I am hoping that there will be more missions available here. Be nice. Really spooky. Oh. I'm surprised that you did, actually. I mean, it was good fun, but would I have watched them again? I don't think I want to live them again. But that's cool. JTM is Odyssey stable enough to make it worth it. I don't feel like I am getting a full game's worth out of it. Having trouble sleeping. Well, did I at least send you to sleep, Spooky? That's the real question. I'm not sure I'm getting a full expansion pack's worth of content. Or a good experience. I know Frontier will eventually fix it. It's either they'll eventually fix it or we end up accepting this is what it is. No one wants ASMR with me, Foggy, that's for sure. I can tell you that much. Right, just deployed. We've got 2 combat missions. See, no operations, no salvage, no support. Like, the missions are crap, and why am I going to go and do... I really struggle with doing an assassination mission in my own system. I think that's a bit naff. You can game on keyboard and mouse with this. I mean, I wouldn't say dual joysticks is even the recommended Lord Croissant. I use a HOTAS, I use an X52 Pro. And before that I used a T-Flight HOTAS, and that was fantastic, and that was a great experience. So I definitely will say a flight stick is where it's at. Okay, well actually, you know, we're going to do some larceny. Why not? Because we should get some cool stuff from here. Yeah, just one flight stick can be good. I do recommend a HOTAS though, because once you've got the forward and back with your throttle in your hand, it feels like a different game. Like, for sure feels like a different game. I got woken up very early this morning by my cat being a total idiot, so I'm a bit tired. If you can, I mean, the T-Flight is like a really good entry level. Like, if you're not sure if you like it or not, and you don't want to spend £100-something on, or more, on a full HOTAS, then yeah. Paul, it's a great question. That's it. Oh, J Bob. Nightbot doesn't like it when you post links, so I'm sorry about that. What's this Frontier store issue? The T-Flight is 60 quid. That has doubled in price over the last couple of years, which is mad. Utterly mad.
Hello there.
Train Watcher Dom, thank you for subscribing. Unlocking yard and pond as possible due to yellow adder arrows when selling the smear campaign plans. Cool. Well, that's a problem. It'll get looked at. I mean, I can't go and push every bug. So, I mean, clearly, what I've had to do with flying and using a stick and throttle is literally put it all down and went through the controls and just bound everything to what I thought would be logical, and that's it. Like anything, I use my keyboard for some things, like the contextual menus, like looking over to the left hand side, middle, right hand side, and the contacts tab. Then for my landing gear as well, although there are switches that I don't use on my HOTAS, on my actual stick, that I probably could use for that. So
Hello there.
101 Shadow, I'd say it's going alright. I'm going to say Mr. TS84, thank you for the follow. Don't know if that's how you say it. Hopefully it is. But yeah, I'm so right. You know, the T-Flight very. I got mine from Argos, which everyone who's from the UK knows that. So yeah, cool, nice. I got your name right. That's always positive. Plus, you know, there are people that use Stream Decks as well for other controls, which makes a lot of sense. I've got a control panel that I could use. It's like a USB control panel, and you guys have probably seen it before, made by Derek Spear Designs, or DSD, and it's got a crap ton of buttons on for USB. Boop, 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 boop. Like, very, very good. Very handy. But I don't use it because I'm a nightmare, because I never remember any of that. But actually, to be fair, Commander Scorpius in chat here actually built himself a control board where it was like a USB arcade stick kit, was it? And you press the buttons and it binds it as like a joystick, that kind of thing. Which is cool, and it matches up to what the cockpit looks like, that stuff. Man, there's a lot of stuff on that planet. T-Flight is cheapest $130. Oh my goodness. I know exchange rates are a thing. One of them is where we're going. Oh, we don't even need to do that. Cool. I had it in my head that you have to always do that. Fog is one. If you're talking to me, I've got a 2080 Super, which runs well. I think we're going to be on the... Oh my god, we're going to be on the light side. We're going to be on the actual light side of the planet. It's exciting. It's never happens to me. Oh right, fog is one. That makes sense. Sorry, just joining in. I just assume it's all about me because I'm a streamer. So I'm like, gotta be about me. Classic streamer curse. Fog is one. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Can't help you, worry. Oh god. Quiz Engine. I still don't have a seat with night vision, so I still haven't actually unlocked or engineered. Well, I've unlocked one engineer, and I haven't done any engineering yet. So all my suits and weapons are unengineered, apart from the things that I bought them with. So skill leveler, yeah, I'm going to say so. I'm going to say it is better. I did have some issues earlier, but things are better. So this is threat 1, sorry, which means people could still turn up. Say park right on top of it. I should have repaired my ship. Really? Didn't. Skill level, I'm doing okay. I can't complain too much. I mentioned it earlier, but I'm starting radiotherapy tomorrow. Doing five sessions. Only 5 sessions, so it's not a big set of stuffs to be done, but all the same, I'd rather not have to. I mean, I could choose not to, but it wouldn't be good for me. This isn't doing anything. I need to overcharge it. Oh god, what a mug. What an utter mug. I'm like, why isn't that doing anything? Overcharge it, you bloody idiot. We've got the Lazarus, which I thought we were here for. Yep, yeah, when everyone catches up and you see that I've realised it's not great. Not good. Not good. Dayball, I'm just doing missions. Focusing on background simulation stuff, really. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to do when you're streaming. Saying I missed something. Fog. Okay. I'll have to pop back.
Mission status updated.
Shadow 101, you say every streamer plays with Bloom. Do I thought I had Bloom off. I normally have Bloom off actually, because I don't like it. Bloom is on. Oh. Okay, there we go. I don't like it on. I don't like it, so. The only thing that I found previously is that if you mess with certain graphic settings, you end up with really strange frame rate drops.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
Okay, let's get back to the ship. Off we go. So I've got another one to go and head to, grab some stuffs. That was strange, it was like I physically hit something. 101 Shadow, why not use DBX? Because the Aspect Explorer is objectively better. Longer jump range, has more weapons if you need it. Amongst other things. Use the same FSD. Plus I've got a gold Aspect Explorer, I don't have a gold DBX, so that's the main reason, truth be told. And by longer jump range, I don't mean directly jump range, I actually mean that you get more jumps for your fuel and you don't have to spend so much time fuel scooping. That's what I mean more than that, it's more efficient for jumping. But yeah, overall the Aspect Explorer is a better ship, better outfitting options. So Mr. Moon, you're saying you've got a gold Condor and it's the closest to Australia that you can get? I don't know what you mean. Closest to Australia? So Lord Croissant, a gold Condor would be a gold Anaconda, or an Anaconda with a golden paint job. So it's a ship. Simondo, I don't know what a Sopwith camel sounds like. So, oh, see, Mr. Moo, I had no idea. Alright, Horus, take care, dude. Thank you for hanging out. So bloom is basically like how much spill there is from light effects. See 101 Shadow, the actual best exploration ship is the Anaconda, really, because it has a longer jump range and you can fit everything you need on it, really. It's like point out an example. Okay, so an example is the emissive paint jobs would be a good one. So have you guys seen the ones that look like they're from Tron? For example, if the higher the bloom, the higher light you have coming off of them, so the more spill there is from around the edges of them. So when you have it off completely, they used to appear as just white plain lines. Then when you had it totally ramped up, then it suddenly has more spill. But no, the Anaconda is best for that. Not reflective graphic component, Mr. Boo, but actually where the light comes from. So it chooses how much spill there is, I think. But yeah, the Anaconda is objectively probably one of the best ships in the game. Not because of style. I say objectively because it offers the highest amount of DPS on target with weapons. It has the longest jump range. Can do anything and everything and make no sacrifices in the process. Yeah, but Wonder Woman Shadow, that doesn't matter because the Anaconda has a larger fuel tank and can have a larger fuel scoop, so it becomes irrelevant. Whip. So jump per fuel is completely irrelevant if you're talking about jump range and overall ship. And the way the ship is, so very much. Also, the jump range for the Anaconda holds the record for the longest jump as well. Yeah, the mass of the Anaconda does make it's made out of unicorn farts, really. The whole thing. It was going to be like the Anaconda is it's an iconic ship from previous series. It was always like the biggest, the best ship you could get, and it was when it was put in the game, that was the case, and it maintained that way. And you can tell that it's someone's special child somewhere because it got a damage model first. And was the only one and only ship with an actual damage model. See, Joe, that's exactly what I mean. It's brilliant. The Anaconda is a great ship. Unfortunately, it's a bit... it's got no soul, it's got no personality. So Marcus, Update 5 so far feels better than Update 4. And I can actually give an opinion compared to other updates, because I only restarted playing in Update 4. So... That's where I can chip in with that and be like, so I knew Update 4 pretty well. Oh god, the lighting's messed up, isn't it? This is a problem. I'm gonna need to use night vision for this. It's actually a planet with rings, Christopher. Classic landing. Alright, Mr. Moo, take care. Yeah, nerd. Damn, this is a shiny ice body. Really shiny and icy. Which, unfortunately, the light from the ship completely destroys. It's a shame. Like, you stand in the shadow and look at it. I don't know if it's meant to be like that. I don't know if anyone's ever been out in the snow in a field when it's dark, but it's got that kind of vibe to it. Tritin Defo, hey, how you doing? I'm hoping this is intentional, because that looks awesome. We are much further away than I thought we would be. But yeah, unfortunately, I was saying that the light doesn't do it many favours. Oh, hey Chris, how you doing? I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about how I wouldn't want to particularly fight you in a... people saying, would I run away from a Sidewinder? I went, depends who's flying it, depends whose it is. If it's Chris Wu's, I'm like, nah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not risking it. That was a joke. That was a joke, Chris. You know I don't run. I've flown against you in a side when you've been in a Sidewinder, Chris. Don't try that with me. What are we here for? I don't know. Is it Hush? Or is it Push? Could be all of it actually. Actually, yeah, I will say they have improved the frames per second for sure. That has definitely happened. Chris Wu provides the spice you never knew you wanted. So Jack, you're saying you popped on Odyssey and it's been okay for the last 20 minutes. You've got me under the screen. You're lucky. You're in solo. Fair. Actually, I think I'm in solo at the moment, am I? Yeah, I am. After all the problems I had loading in and out, completely forgot. Hush, push, all of that. Weapon schematics, very nice. No, Chris, no, I haven't. I haven't even looked for him, to be honest. I haven't done. I had some issues with missions and stuff today, so we're just going to say that missions to go and take out researchers. But I can't find any researchers, but I can find scientists. But scientists, as we know, aren't researchers. They're obviously something different, especially when you have a murder contract. Then they're very different. Also, where's my laser beam? Right. And with that, we're out. And with that, we're staying in.
Shield activated.
Oh, hello. Okay. Where's my ship?
Shield online.
Oh, that should have been a hit. How are we doing on ammo? Not great. Okay.
Shield online. Suit battery depleted. Activating emergency air supply. Shield online.
Northern Lad, it's not actually that bad.
Shield activated.
It's kind of like quite good for thinning down the herd. And also it's what I got. Without having to go back to my ship and change. Okay. Sorted. Toffee top. So, how am I feeling about the update? Update seems better. But I will say is that with regards to the way that it's being handled is not how I would do it personally. But then again, I'm not doing it, so that's probably a good reason why I'm not. I think it could be. I think communication could be handled differently, better. I think it could be handled better. For example, the dev post yesterday, we were originally promised a stream with the dev, and then we were told to be a post, and then we got that. Like, everything that was in it was basically stuff that was for this update today, and it was pretty weak, to be honest. That isn't a state of dev. That isn't a, and that's what we should do. We should have a monthly state of dev. For sure, that's what we should have. Tom, hey mate. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think it's working. I think things are working so far. But yeah, they haven't probably fixed my station, Chris. It is still at the wrong angle. They fixed the ring, but it's too difficult for me to be able to find the right approach angle, which is rubbish. So, yeah, it's going to be. I know that there are going to be more patches along the way, but to say a roadmap and then have a roadmap with only 5 updates on, and this update roadmap has been done now in a few weeks, done. Like, that wasn't really a roadmap, in my opinion. I don't think. I know that communication and Frontier is historically bad. And the thing is that Northern Lad is that it's not down to a pandering to the I want this. If a company offers a live stream, for example, with a developer to talk about the state of development of the game, that's a good thing. Like, that's good. That's positive. And then they don't do that. It doesn't look good. And the thing is, it was offered and we were told that we would get something, and it never looks good for a company to go back on their word. And then when they deliver and give something that is, again, subpar, you know, you've got to give something. You have to give some information, and that's all people want, so they have confidence in their purchase. And it's not just a single purchase when you buy Elite Dangerous, really, is it? Because at least it hasn't been for me, because you bought the main game, Horizons, lots of arcs for paint jobs and stuff like that. So it begins to build, and you want to know that you're getting your money's worth, I think. I'm disappointed with the way it's being handled, communication-wise in particular, and I'm not entirely sure it's the community management team's fault, honestly. Wheeling out a dev for 20 minutes would be worth way more to the community, and like to talk about what's coming next and what's being worked on. I think that's important. Raj Gopi, the thing is that they do the live streams, they do come on them, and they do talk about the game. So that's crap. It's good. Elite Dangerous and the development team working on Elite are human beings, and the community is so invested that they want to see these human beings talk to them about the game they're working on. Like, people love it, and especially when they answer questions. That's so important, because it really gives information that we don't necessarily get or think they want it delivered to us. They think we don't want that information delivered, but yeah, we do, because we're asking the questions, and that's really important. And regularly, I mean, the discovery scanners, the deep dives, the feature things, stuff like that, all of them have devs on, coming and talking about it. Sure, they're really busy, definitely are, don't doubt that whatsoever. But a game developer's job isn't just to sit there and code 24/7 and be flogged. That's not what they're not code monkeys, that's not what they're doing. And we care about them as people. And I say care about them as people. We're interested in hearing what they're doing. I want honesty. This is a challenge, we're having problems with this. Be open, be honest. That goes a long way. Like the level of communication that we're getting is very closed. Andrew, I've met some of them. They're definitely humans. I can tell you that much. I met Dav, you know, and he's a giant, but he's definitely still human. Now the thing is that it shouldn't be promised. It is. See, Raj, my mind is down to promising and delivering. Promising and delivering is really important. Don't promise something if you can't deliver it. Like don't promise it. It's bad, because all you do is end up breaking a promise. And I think that's one of the problems that Frontier have got at the moment. There's been too much of a, oh, we're going to do this, and then it doesn't materialise, and that's obviously bad for reputation and bad for communication. Any company, yeah, I've got the rainbow ring bug. Turns out Places Tyranny is actually Asgard. But I just think they get themselves in, I don't know, spoiling their reputation with what could be a reasonably serviceable product if it was launched properly. What? You know, what could be a very serviceable product if it was launched properly and called a beta, and say, right, we're doing an alpha, then we're going to do a live beta before it fully launches, because it's everything. It's, let's be honest, the PC release of Odyssey as things stand is a beta in everything apart from name. Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong side of the ring, but it's really difficult to tell. Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the bloody ring. Oh dear. The whole not delivering thing, I know, right? Right, well, we're not going to fly 129 kilometres, because that's going to take ages. We're going to go around the ring. Rather annoying. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I struggle to have sympathy to a certain point when something's promised and then not delivered. Just don't promise it in the first place. That's always a thing. And I mean, when I'm talking about, and actually, Northern Lad, I 100% agree. 100% agree with you. Am I still on the wrong side? Have I just not... No, we're on the right side now. 100% agree with you. Like, totally 100% agree that it's... if you get told this is what we need it by, I have no doubt, zero doubt, that the guys at Frontier, the developers, didn't say, oh, it's not going to be ready in time. We won't have a finished product. I'd bet on it. Oh, hello. I'd guarantee that they definitely did, and it was like, well, we have to do something. We're doing it now, and you've got more people to consider than just us as customers, because shareholders, obviously, and the board and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot to consider. Do I think that the biggest thing is, right? I've said this before. Now I've landed. I've said this before. I have in my head an emotional connection with Odyssey because I didn't think I was ever going to get to play it, and that's as someone with cancer, incurable cancer, who at the time was basically told they had months to live, and I didn't think that I was going to get to play the next stage of Elite Dangerous, next phase. And it's weird things that you latch onto, and getting to play this was one of them. One of these weird things that I latched onto. Emotional connection. Now, that's me personally. So I have an emotional connection, which means I was probably going to play it and enjoy it no matter what, because I just got to play it. Like, eating any chocolate cake is better than eating no chocolate cake, right? Especially when all you want to do is eat chocolate cake. And so that's me. That's kind of the situation where I'm in with it. And other people will be in similar situations as well, but your emotional bias leans towards you not being happy with something because there's a feature that you were looking forward to. So there are people out there who are emotionally attached to the idea of running around their ships, or people who want to do spacewalks and stuff like that. So, but some things weren't promised. So I'm a bit like, don't get annoyed about that. But then things that are promised, I understand getting annoyed about them. I don't think, for example, having a developer on a stream should have been promised if it wasn't going to happen. And then I think realistically, we have to turn around and say, you just got to be honest. Honesty, open communication. I was saying it yesterday, I don't consider open communication to be open if you're the one in control of all of the information, because it's not open at that point. You know? It's... And Stephen, yeah, I know, I'm talking about in life in general a bit there, but it's just kind of like, oh... No, but I can't... There is no developer out there who wants to make a game, put it out there, and people go, this is awful. I don't believe that. I don't believe anyone feels that way. I don't believe that it's intentional. Like Odyssey is intentionally pushed out in a way that isn't good by the developers. Don't think it's that way at all. I think that it is very much down to this pressure to get something out in time, end of the financial year, pushing it, get it on the books as an injection of profits. And all that kind of stuff, and I worry that that's what's happened, and now we're in a situation where it's we might as well hold back until that's it. So, Benjamin, there is no way you can possibly believe that. No way. You can't believe that there's no more content coming. Like, not at all. They can't just give up on the game as it is. It's not happening. It just won't happen. Because this is basically Elite's flag. Well, no, Elite is Frontier's flagship product, isn't it? It's their franchise that withstood the test of time, and people have been playing it for such a long time, and all this kind of stuff. Like, you can't just abandon it. I don't think it's end of life as a product. I think it's being mismanaged at the moment, and I think that's starting to show through. I mean, Benjamin, I really hope you're wrong. I hope you are. But I can't get that. It's just, there's so much stuff that still has to happen. First person Thargoids has to happen. Has to. Like, do I think that this was a CD Projekt Red style cyberpunk thing, no. I don't think it was to that scale. Alright, Tony, thank you. Take care and appreciate it. I mean, Godric underscore. So the thing is, they don't, do they? Because it's in their financial records that are public, as a publicly traded company. I mean, obviously, when Jurassic World Evolution 2 comes out and their Formula One game is probably going to be massive. Like, it's going to be big, for sure. I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't know. So I don't think that they are done at all. But obviously they need to be careful. But then they have different teams. I don't know. And actually, Azaran, yeah, I would say you get that. There's plenty of that where there is confusion. Sensory Gaming, yeah, I did. They've got an F1 game in development. So that's a big license. Like, will definitely be a big thing. So yeah, they've got that coming. So they've got lots of stuff, and their games are actually developing themselves, not as part of. Wait. Sorry. Hang on. Wait. What? Encoding overloaded. What? I need to have a chat with OBS about what it's doing. But yeah, lots of different things for them to be working on. But they just need to talk about it.
If you ever want to help the good guys get even and earn a few credits, step on up.
But yeah, so it's going to be... but yeah, Frontier are definitely making a Formula 1 game. Well worth a Google to have a look. I'm not lying. Not making it up. Yeah, there is that big gap of different parts of the community, and they listen to the loudest part. And sometimes the loudest part isn't the part that reflects everyone's opinions. I know lots of people want ship interiors. I'm not really bothered about it. I'd rather dev time went into making the game a good experience as it is. So, but that's me, and my opinions are different from other people's opinions, and they don't hold more weight just because I'm a different person. Does that follow? Does that all make sense? I'm rambling and I'm ranting now, and I was actually going to call time for the stream because we're getting towards that kind of point, that kind of time. But no, it's an interesting conversation to be had, and it's interesting for us to think about. And Evil Snowball, I probably agree with you. CM team really want to give it some, and want to give us information and talk to us. But every time, they give us a bit of information and then we run with it and then they have to go back on it. And I don't think it's their decision. Arf and his team are a good bunch. They're a good bunch, for sure. But right. Raj, it's because they are. 100% are. They 100% are on that. But right, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to call it off now. I'm going to chill out. But this has been a really good conversation to be had. And I can tell you for a fact, the communication doesn't come directly from the community management team. Everything they say is vetted from above. That's for certain. But right, tomorrow I am doing radiotherapy for the first time. And I have to go up to London for 10:10 in the morning to go and sit in the Brunel radiotherapy machine. So, that should be exciting. I'll let everyone know how it goes. Hopefully, during the weekend, we're going to have a little look at a game called Dystera. It's a crafting survival type game. Think futuristic Rust crossed with Odyssey. I think that's going to be a good way of looking at it. Where you have a cool robot arm thing. So we'll have a look at that over the weekend. But guys, on Twitch, we're going to find someone to raid. I already have someone in mind, so that's going to be cool. We're going to raid probably the nicest the nicest Elite Dangerous streamer who I've got... I think he's very, very, very wholesome. Gonna raid Prognogus because he's a good lad. But right, I'm gonna say once again, thank you very much for everyone who's been watching. Like, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and also don't forget you can follow on my Twitter and you can join my Discord as well. You're more than welcome to come and do that. Come have a chat. We all have different opinions and thoughts and feelings. So, right, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.